Welcome back. I want to start this by saying that there's going to be hum in the background of some of the videos that I'm recording during this day and the day previous that, of course, are going to post to the channel while I'm on vacation. It's currently only 12.6 degrees Celsius on this set. If the heater's not on, it drops quickly in here. All right, so I'm just saying that because I know there'll be people saying, "What's that hum?" It's a heater, space heater. So we're going to talk about Dallas. The Dallas Stars, one of the more interesting teams right now, in that I don't know how good they are. I really don't. So they're 28, 13, and 10. So the 13 regulation losses are what they are. The 10 overtime losses, including three straight going into the All Star break, not great. So the highest they've been on the power rankings board is fourth. The lowest they've been is 12th, and currently they're listed in 10th spot. And again, these are my power rankings. Their playoff odds on Money Puck are listed at 96.2%. I do think they make the playoffs. I have no idea what to expect when they get to the playoffs. This is a team that I think could get absolutely destroyed in the first round, or they could go on a run. Yep, I have no idea. Feast or famine with this team. So they started the season 6-3-1. 20 games into the season, they were 12-5-3. 17-8-5 after 30 games, 23-11-6 after 40 games. Their current record 28-13-10. So they win 6 of their first 10, 6 of the next 10, 5 of the next, 6 of the next. And since then, they've been 5-2-4. So it's the 4 that does make me a little bit nervous. Now, we don't have 3-on-3 overtime in the playoffs. So you're still playing 5-on-5. 5-on-5, they're pretty good. That being said, and while I still have them ranked as a contender, I do wonder about that. And it's this idea of killer instinct, whatever you want to call it. They've had multi-goal leads slip away. This is a season where a lot of teams have. But with Dallas, it feels like they're trending towards blowing those multi-goal leads while most teams should be dealing with those and handling it and straightening it out. So the break could very well help them a lot. Their MVP to me is Robertson. It can't be anybody but Robertson in my eyes. He's been absolutely dynamic. Jason Robertson is the superstar player the Stars need. He has 33 goals to go with 33 assists for 66 points. He had the red hot streak going for him there. Cooled off for a while after that, but he was still putting up points. He was still getting assists. Pavelski, 14 goals, 34 assists, 48 points. He's already extended for next year. He's good to go. And the scoring has been good, including with Rope Hintz. 20 goals, 26 assists, 46 points. The team missed him when he got hurt, but it did allow Tyler Seguin to play a more prominent role and get some of his game back. So Ben has been prominent for getting his game back as well. 19 games, 19 goals, I should say. 25 assists for 44 points. And Miro Heiskanen, 7 goals, 33 assists, 40 points. I don't know if Heiskanen ever wins a Norris Trophy, but he doesn't get as much attention as I think he should. He's been very good for Dallas. It's been consistency and it's been holding leads that has hurt the Dallas Stars. And their tandem is one of those interesting issues with the team, if you can call it that. Ottinger's an excellent young goaltender. I love Jake Ottinger, and I think last year's playoffs made him a folk hero for Dallas fans, and rightfully so. That being said, Wedgwood has, at times, outplayed him this season. There's short stretches, but there have been times where Wedgwood has looked like he deserved more starts. I think if you have them in a rotation where it's one on, one off for the goaltenders, I think that could work. But for Jake, this is a lot of pressure. You know, being the undisputable starter and having a relatively big contract, there's some more pressure there. Maybe that's affected some of his starts as well. And again, I think last year in the playoffs, he may have set the bar a little bit too high even for himself. So their pending UFA list is not too daunting. They have Glendening, who has been very good. I like Glendening quite a bit for what he's done for them in the bottom six. He provides them with some sandpaper and some leadership and all of that fun stuff. And he's a veteran, been around for a long time. So I would think if Glendening wants to come back, easy enough. Kivi Ranta, of course, became famous for an overtime goal that everybody loved so much. The reality is Kivi Ranta has struggled around the net, though, this season, and I do wonder how much longer he's going to be a star. Hanley, decent fill-in on the blue line. Hudobin is, of course, on the trade block, has been for a long time. Now that his contract is expiring at the end of this season, you don't have term for next year, it could very well be easier for Dallas to move that contract. And then there's Freddie Olofsson, who's 26 years of age. It's completely different from the Kuzmenko situation with Vancouver, except for one thing. Olofsson's kind of finding his feet in the NHL, and he's a UFA next summer, and he's 26 years of age. So I think with Olofsson, I think he's shown enough that Dallas should at least talk extension with him. I'd be very surprised if they don't, and I'd honestly be kind of surprised if he doesn't sign with them. I think that Olofsson has been a pretty decent fill-in when he's been called up, and Dallas has been good for that, having guys that look pretty good as fill-ins and guys who come up from the AHL. So I like the team's depth. I like their scoring. I think they have a decent blue line. I think their goaltending's good, but there's this whole idea for me that I just want to see how this works in a playoff series with this team. Because they can be red hot one moment and ice cold the next, and it can be within 5 minutes of each other in the same game. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. What do you expect from the Stars? Are they going to go on a run in the playoffs? Could they be out in the first round? Let me know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.